Hello everyone. Got 3 dirty jokes for you today. One day, Pinocchio and his girlfriend were in bed doing what girls wouldn't boys do. As they were cuddling later, Pinocchio could tell that something was bothering his girlfriend. So he asked her, "What's the matter, baby?" Pinocchio's girlfriend gave a big sigh and replied, "You're probably the best guy I've ever met, but every time we make love, you give me splinters." This remark bothered Pinocchio a great deal. So the next day he went to seek some advice from his creator, Geppetto. When Pinocchio arrived, Geppetto could tell something was bothering Pinocchio and asked him what was the matter. Pinocchio revealed his dilemma to Geppetto. Geppetto searched up and down for a solution. Eventually, he suggested that sandpaper might be able to smooth out Pinocchio's relationship with his girlfriend. Pinocchio graciously thanked Geppetto and went on his way. Geppetto had not heard from Pinocchio for a while and therefore assumed that the sandpaper had solved all of Pinocchio's problems. A couple weeks later, Geppetto was in town to have some blades sharpened at the hardware store when he ran into Pinocchio. When he saw Pinocchio buying all the packs of sandpaper the store had in stock, Geppetto remarked, "So, Pinocchio, things must be going pretty damn good with the girls, eh?" And Pinocchio replied, "Girls, who needs girls?" So a little girl wants to take her dog for a walk. So she asks her mother whether she can take Lulu for a walk around the block. Her mother says, "No, sweetie, Lulu isn't he." "What does that mean?" asks the girl. "Why don't you go and ask your dad in the garage?" says the busy mother. So the girl goes to her father in the garage and asks, "I want to take Lulu for a walk, but mom says she's in heat and to ask you about." The father takes a rag, pours some petrol on it, and then rubs Lulu's backside with it to disguise the scent. "Now you can take her for a walk," he says. "Just don't let her off the leash, and she'll be fine." So the little girl skips happily away with Lulu trotting along beside her. A few minutes later she returns with an empty leash and no Lulu. Concerned, her dad asked, "Where's Lulu, sweetie?" "She ran out of gas halfway around the block," the girl replied. "So the neighbor's dog is giving her a push home." So 3 retired gentlemen were sitting together, having coffee and talking about their life's experiences. Then one of them suggests they each retell their most exciting experience. The first, a retired sheriff, described the terrifying excitement of a shootout with Bonnie and Clyde back in his younger days. The other gents nodded and agreed that, indeed, would have been exciting. The second, a retired fireman, related the tale of a huge fire at the university several years back. There were flames, fire trucks from several area fire departments, and many damsels in distress to save. The others gents agreed that had to be a very exciting time. The third, a retired undertaker, started. "One night I got a call from the local Hilton hotel to pick up a body. I get to the room with the body, which was under a sheet. So far so good. But when I got a look at the corpse, I had a problem. It had a huge bulge, if you know what I mean. I knew there was no way I could get him through the lobby like that. So I found an old broom and whacked that bulge just as hard as I could to make it go down." He paused. The retired fireman asked, "No offense, but how was that exciting?" The undertaker sighed and said, "Turns out, I was in the wrong room."